Hey guys, it's your girl Freedom Vain with yet another video. Today I actually had something that I wanted to feature. So the other day I was watching a video by a young lady. Her YouTube channel is Ebates 2012. I'll be sure to link her below. And she was doing a video, it's kind of like a makeup basket kind of video where it's this week I'm using, and she pulled up products, you know, so she can alternate between her makeup every week. And I saw her video and I'm like, oh, I do that. I've been doing it since the summertime, where I switch out my makeup. I don't do it every week. I do it maybe every 2 weeks. And I thought, well, hey, you know, that would be a good idea to make a video series. So I messaged her and I let her know, you know, that she inspired me to make the video. So that's what I want to start doing now, every 2 weeks or every week. I don't know how the frequency yet. I think it's going to be every 2 weeks because I think a week for me is not enough time to really use up products. So I think I'm going to alternate every 2 weeks, because I don't wear makeup every day. At least I wear lipstick and things like eyeliner and mascara every day, but I don't wear foundation every day. So I figured that every 2 weeks I would just switch out and show you guys what I'm using for that time. So I actually have my makeup bag here that has all my products in it that I'm going to be using as of today, for the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to jump right in and show you guys what I have. So all the products that I'm going to be using are here in this e.l.f. bag. I got this from the e.l.f. store when I went to New York City during the summertime. It's all beat up and raggedy, but it's a pretty good bag. And I'm going to pull them out when I want to show them to you. The first thing here is the biggest thing in this bag, and it's my MAC palette. Now, there aren't any MAC eyeshadows in here because I don't own any MAC shadows, but these are depotted shadows from my e.l.f. palette, from the, what are they called? From the beauty books. So it's like the Smoky Eye beauty book, the Natural Eye, and the Dramatic Eye, and that's all of these in here. And then these little circular ones here are my Coastal Scents samples. You know, every time you order from Coastal Scents, they send you samples of 4. So these are 2 of those samples of 4. And then these on the side here are just from some other little random sample palettes or duos or triplets that I had, and I just depotted them and put them all in here. So I have quite a few of these, and I took them out of the beauty books that they came in because I like the way they looked, but I think it's more convenient for me to have them all in here because I can access them all at one time. I don't have to switch through the 3 books in order to find the color combinations that I'm looking for. So this week I'm going to be using this palette. Because I put them in here so that I get more use out of them and easier use out of them. So that's the next 2 weeks I'll be utilizing this. The next thing in my e.l.f. bag is the primer that I'm going to be using. So we all know what this is. It is the Monistat Chafing Relief Powder Gel. And you know, here in the beauty world, we use this as a face primer. And I've been using it since the summertime, on and off. I haven't been consistent with using it because I have other primers that I've been using as well. But I've been using it and I do like it. I don't love it. It's okay. It is a silicone-based type of texture, and it's actually pretty good. It holds up for a couple of hours. It's not all day long wearing kind of thing because it's not intended to be a face primer. It's for relief. But I actually like it. It does a really good job at priming my face and filling my pores, and it does, you know, help with the longevity of my foundation. So I will be using this for the next 2 weeks to kind of begin using it, because it's still a pretty full tube. Yeah, it's still a pretty full tube. So I'm going to be getting some use out of this for the next 2 weeks. The next thing that I have is my Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Foundation, and this is in Caramel Dark No. 2. And I bought this during the summertime as well, and as you can see, it has been getting some use, but it could get a lot more love. So I'm going to be using this for the next 2 weeks as my foundation. Normally I use my Revlon Color Stay foundation. I use that, and I use the Revlon Color Stay Whipped foundation. I absolutely love those. Those are my favorite foundations. This week, I'll be using my Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse in dark number 2, which is caramel. And I will be, getting some wear out of this. And then as I go through things, as I use things more, I can come back and do mini reviews on each of the things, because, I will definitely be able to give you my refreshed, renewed opinions of things. To set that, I'm going to be using my Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. This is that old school finishing powder, and I've had this for a while, and I normally use my Ben Nye powders in chestnut, sienna, and banana. I alternate between those, but so this has been getting neglected, so I want to pull this out and use this again, because it's actually a really good powder. It has a natural, not completely matte, I would say natural demi matte, somewhat of a satin finish, but it's nice. Next, I am going to try to finish my Ben Nye Final Seal. I use this every time I put makeup on anyway, but every now and then I tend to slack and forget about it. But it is a really good setting spray. It's actually the only setting spray that I have. I have tried the e.l.f. setting spray, but that really didn't do anything for me. It refreshed my face, and it was a good, nice mist to just give my face some life again. But this actually sets my makeup and keeps it in place for several hours. Use along with the eyeshadows in my MAC palette, I have these. These are those Revlon cream base. What are they called? Revlon Illuminance Cream Shadows. And this one is in Moonlight Jewels. And I've had this for a while, and it has these pretty jewel tone colors. There's a blue, a green, this kind of coppery, it's kind of like a copper mixed with cranberry kind of color. And then you have this champagne, gold tone, champagne-esque kind of color. So I'm going to be trying to use these under my bases. Normally I use my Maybelline Color Tattoos as bases, but I'm going to use these for the next 2 weeks. This is the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Mascara in Black Drama. I've been using this for a while, trying to finish it up. I really love this. This is pretty much the mascara that I always use. I always repurchase this, and then the other Falsies that has the blue writing on it. I almost only ever purchase these. I love it a lot. I've been using this one for a while, and I'm trying to finish it up. I'm almost there, and as soon as I get done with this, I have another one that I will be using. Next, I have this e.l.f. HD liquid / cream blush. I ordered these from the e.l.f. website a few months ago, and I absolutely love these. They are so pigmented. It comes with a pump, which is really convenient because pumps just make everything great. This, you really only need a smidget. You do not need a full pump of this. You don't even need half a pump of this. You just need a little bit of this on a small stippling brush and just stipple it onto your cheeks. I even wear this on my lips because it is so pigmented, and it's pretty long wearing. It's long wearing on my cheeks, and it's pretty long wearing on my lips up until, when I eat. Then it kind of becomes a little patchy, but then I just go in and just smooth it out and put a little bit more. And next, I have my Revlon Color Stay Translucent Powder. I want to use this. I picked this up a few weeks ago, well, maybe like a month ago or so. I want to use this because I bought it and I liked it, and I used it maybe like the first week or two that I had it, and I haven't really touched it since. So gotta give that some love as well. I have this little blue eyeline pencil. This is from Jordana. This is like old school Jordana. This isn't the newly revamped, newly released Jordana that everybody's raving about now. This is back in the day, old, under the radar Jordana. I've had this pencil for a while. I always wear blue eyeliner. I'm actually wearing blue eyeliner now, even though it looks black on camera. But I love blue eyeliner. I wear it all the time, and I've been working on this for a while. So I'll be using this for the next 2 weeks consistently. And then, along with eyeliner, I also have my Maybelline Eye Studio liquid or cream. Is this liquid or cream? Liquid or cream eyeliner in Blackest Black, and I have made a pretty good dent in here, and I'll be using this. I love this. I've tried the Black Radiance one. I like that too, but this was the one that I, used to pick up all the time, and this is the one that I continue to pick up. I absolutely love it. Next, I have this lipstick from Wet n Wild that I have on right now. And this is 522A Dark Wine. So, this is the fall season, and this is the time for these dark colors, so I will definitely be getting some use out of these. And these lipsticks are only $1, and they're actually pretty good. I know people kind of discredit inexpensive products, but Wet n Wild is a really great brand, and they produce really good makeup. And this is only $1, but it's very pigmented, it's very creamy, it's very long lasting, and I don't have any problems with it. So the next 2 weeks, this will be getting some love. And then finally, I have a few samples that I have from MAC, and these samples are of some Pro Longwear foundations because I was curious to try out some MAC foundations. So I have a few that I got, and I used each of these one time, so they have about one more use that I can get out of them. And this one is NC45. This one's a little bit too light, so I use it as a highlight. This one is NC50. This one's more of my color, NC50. And then this one is NW40. And this is another light color that I'll be using to highlight my face. Like I said, I used these once already, and I have enough in each of them to get one more use out of it. So it's a pretty decent sample. It has a pretty decent amount of product inside. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Those are the products that I will be using for the next 2 weeks, and like I said, I will be back to give you mini reviews and updates on the products and how they're going. This isn't necessarily to run through anything. This is more so that I actually use the things that I have, because I do have a good amount of makeup, but I started doing this with the intention of, making sure that my products aren't just sitting there, that I am actually using the things that I'm buying, because I do enjoy buying makeup, I do enjoy having makeup, and I do enjoy watching my collection grow. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense to have a growing collection and the products are being neglected, and that's just wasting my money, and I don't like to waste my money. So that is all for this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Please comment, please rate, leave me a thumbs up, and just go ahead and feel free and subscribe. You can share this video with people, whatever you want, just whatever. Just comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.